Howdy folks, welcome back to Tours of Alaska, episode 4, and today I'll be visiting Homer, Alaska. Right in front of me here is called Kachemak Bay. And over there is called the Spit. It's part of Homer, Alaska. Great place for tourism. And the first stop on the tour will be the Spit. Alright, here we are on the Spit. The Spit here has a lot of restaurants and gift shops, but I'm not going to visit all of them because there's too many. Just maybe a couple or more. Over there's a lot of hotels and rooms for people to stay at. First stop on our tour will be the Salty Dog Saloon. It was originally built in 1897, but was built into a bar in 1957. Let's go take a look inside. Wow, look at all this money. Alright folks, here's a local that's going to give us a little history on the place.
So you're looking at a picture of the Homer Spit after the 1964 earthquake. And in between the tank farm and lands in there, you'll see a little white speck, and that is the Salty Dog Saloon in its original state, which is a very small little cabin that dates back to the late 1800s, when the entire town was a coal mining community and was at the end of the Spit.
The saloon here also has a pool room. Let's go take a look. Here it is, the pool room. I played here once with my dad, I think, and I lost. Check this out, folks. I just bought myself a Salty Dog Saloon sweatshirt. And this cool mug, too. Really awesome. You ought to check it out if you ever visit here in Homer, Alaska. Whoa, check this out, folks. A real human skull. The bartender told me it was about 500 to 1,000 years old. Fascinating. Alright folks, next stop on the tour is this place. This place has great halibut and good chips. I guess that's why it's called Fish and Chips. Anyway, it doesn't look like they're open right now, but if you ever visit here, you gotta try this place. It's that good. It looks like a lot of places are still not open yet. Well, it is early in the season. It's been a weird winter so far up here in Alaska. Not much snow and not much ice. Hasn't been like this since it was like 2010. One thing I forgot to mention, folks, is that the Spit also has a few ice cream shops like this one. It's not open yet, but it's pretty good. The last time I was here, it was like, oh man, delicious. Homer, Alaska is also famous for its beaches, like this one here. There's lots of room to go beach combing, which I love to do. There's also lots of places to go camping. I forgot to mention the campgrounds earlier. I tell you folks, I'm pretty hooked on Homer, Alaska. And speaking of hooked, I just caught myself a big one there. Alright folks, next up on our tour is this local museum. I found it on the internet and I just knew I had to come check it out. Let's go take a look inside. Alright folks, here we are in the museum. Nice, they have a little slideshow. Isn't that beautiful art? Oh, we got a little buoy here. Nice, look at those bones. No bones about it. Wow, look at this. bear and a wolf. That's unbearable. More bones. Some skulls right here. Awesome. All right, folks, I've got a museum tour guide here. He's going to tell us a little bit more information about these boxes.
These boxes were used to bring in fuel, kerosene, and gasoline for the engines. And the ladies in the house needed cupboards. So they would take the boxes because they were finished wood, and then they would stack them like they are now, and then use them in their kitchens.
Very fascinating. Look at this, folks. This video over there, and look, this was for making lasagna noodles. Fascinating. There's a lot of equipment from the old days here, like farm equipment and more. Now this piece here is making for twisted rope. Wow, that's fascinating. This door is actually from one of the old homesteads from back when Homer's first built. Wow, would you look at that map? Homer, Alaska was also popular for a lot of coal mining, and this is some of the old tools they had back when it was operating. Check this out, folks. This is how telephones were made back in the old days. I don't think I can order pizza on this one. There's a lot more to see over here. Bones of a seal. Wow, look at all that. Beautiful paintings on the wall, and I do love artwork. Bones of a sea lion up there. There's an owl up there. Wow, look at that one. Bones of a narwhal. There's a big horn up there. Must have been a huge one. Actually, like 25 feet. Let's continue on downstairs. Beautiful glass balls. A lot of these glass balls come from Japan. Probably China too. All these birds. That's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, leftover oil. Came from probably, yep, it's William Sound, Exxon Valdez oil spill. That was a terrible and tragic day. Wow, this place is full of amazing artifacts. Oh, cool, look at that. It's a walrus skull. Must have been a young one. Look up here. A salmon shark. Well, probably a model of one. And there's its casing after its dinner. A single salmon. These videos too. Shows all underwater footage of salmon in rivers. More birds over here. Look at this beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. Look at this. This my little big microscope shows zooplankton and more. Wow, look at that. All right, last spot on this tour of the museum is the gift shop. Let's see what they have. Got these nice mugs here. That's interesting. Little fanny pack. Nice bottles here. Oh, cool candles. I always love scented candles. Nice earrings. Stickers. Let's see if they have any magnets around here. These are nice glasses. Postcards. Much more around here. Stuffed animals, stuff with kids, and books and more. Even beautiful pictures of animals that they find here in Alaska. I've done a lot of good photographs of wildlife in Alaska myself. Here's some magnets they have, but not what I'm looking for. They're still nice to look at though. Alright folks, instead of magnets or cups or whatever, I'm going to buy a couple of these things. It's a sticker from the museum, and also from the museum is this little pin here. Alaska flag on it. Really cool. Alright folks, next up on the tour is this restaurant called Fat Olives Restaurant. I've heard their pizza and much more is really good. Heard a lot about it from folks, especially from my dad and some co-workers at work. Alright folks, let's enter. Actually, I think I remember being here like many years ago. Alright, here I am sitting in the restaurant, and let's take a look at the menu. Wow, got quite a lot of food here. Here's the pizza I'm looking at. Not bad. This is for beer and alcohol and stuff. I don't drink alcohol and stuff like that anymore. Well folks, I ordered something on the menu. It's a calzone, and here's what it looks like. Doesn't it look yummy? I'm gonna give it a try right now. Alright folks, let's give it a taste. Alright, let's see what it tastes like. My co-workers at work and the other people who told me about this place, they were not kidding. This is delicious. 10 out of 10 of this pizza I've ever had in a long time. It tastes like with the sauce on it right here. Good sauce too. Next time you're in Homer, Alaska, you gotta try this pizza or whatever is on the menu you want to order from Fat Olives. Well, folks, that was a really delicious dinner. Like I said, next time you're in Homer, Alaska, you gotta try Fat Olives pizza. It's to die for. 10 out of 10. Well, folks, looks like I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this new episode on Tours of Alaska because a lot of businesses are already closing for the night. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next part.